Hey guys, how's it going? So a little change of scenery. I'm down here in Arkansas visiting family for the holidays. And out here, if you hear some strange noises, we have goats. Are you seriously eating the broom? These guys eat everything. I think that one's eating a plastic container. Yes, I think that one's eating a Rubbermaid. They will eat literally anything that they can get their teeth on. I really wanted to do a video for you guys because I've had a lot of requests to do videos about things that I've learned over the years in the semi truck. So I think I'm gonna start with a little mini series on. Yes? Did you want to say hi to the YouTube group? I guess not. So I wanted to do a series on things that I wished I would have known my first year as a truck driver. So to start that out, here are 5 things that I wish I would have known my first year in truck driving that would have saved me so much time, money, and energy. Because had I known these things, I could have saved days of sitting and being broke down in a shop. The first thing is always carry extra parts. Hey guys, so we are on the shoulder of the highway. At the last stoplight, we heard this high-pitched, like screaming sound coming from the trailer somewhere. I'm gonna engage the air.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear it.
It seems like the seal in here is good, but this one is getting wore out.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
So that needs replaced.
And this, guys, is exactly why you want to carry spare parts in the truck. We've got a whole bag full of these things. This will save us a service call and get us back on the road within 5 minutes. We're going to try to make it all the way to delivery tonight, and then they're already trying to find us another load for tomorrow. So something like this, if not done right, could completely jeopardize a load had we not had parts. So this is gonna make us extra money just carrying a few cent part.
Yep.
Guys, when I say a few cents, I literally mean a few cents. You guys can get these glad hand seals for as little as 75 cents a seal. If you buy them in bulk, I mean, the possibilities are endless. They will come in handy. I have used like half a bag already, I'm telling you. Nobody wants to wait on a service person, so you gotta use your head. Use your head and outsmart Murphy. That's what you want to do. Outsmart Murphy. Isn't that right, kitties? Outsmart Murphy. Yes, no one likes Murphy. Number 2, loose glad hand connections. These are so easy to fix. And all it takes is a tiny little hammer. This one, you barely touch, it's ready to fall off. So a little trick to these, bend the metal just slightly, just tap it. That way it'll have less of a clearance to be able to latch on. See how tight that is now? There we go. We're lined up, we're tight, or just give this part a tap. Awesome, we're good. Number 3, guys and gals, swallow your pride and never be afraid to ask. I've been out here over 8 years, so I've seen a lot. Every location's a little bit different. Sometimes like going through a maze to find a check-in. I've been at places where it says check-ins at the store. You walk through the door and it's down the hall to the right, make a left, go behind what looks to be, industrial equipment where you should not be. And there's a tiny little door, and sure enough, there's the shipping office. I mean, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. Or they haven't replaced the sign and they no longer use that spot. So never be afraid to ask another driver in the area, hey, what's the process here? Save a lot of time and money. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Where's the check-in at?
You picking up, obviously, huh?
Yeah, preload.
Okay, yeah, so turn left here. And see like where the green door, the green is on there, right at the end?
Oh, yeah?
Just straight down there, there's on your left there's a shipping.
There is no shame in stopping and asking another trucker where you need to check in. It just saves hassle. It saves time. Okay, I see it. There is like a tiny little door back there. Always, and I mean always, note any damage you see on trailers. Take photos, take a little video clip. Everybody's got a cell phone. Snap a photo. Because there was one time that I overlooked a tiny little patch that was missing from the side of a trailer because it was on the sidewall of the trailer, way up. I checked everything else like 3/4 of the way up, and I was trying to get in a hurry because this is one of those customers that rushes you out the door. And so I did a quick check, glanced at the sidewalls of the trailer, didn't see anything. Sure enough, I got outside the gate, gaping hole at the top. And guess who got blamed for damaging the trailer, even though I was on camera, clearly not hitting anything driving out the gate. Always take a picture of any damage you see on trailers. It will save you so much hassle, time, money. CYA. I'm just noting this before we even take it. Everything else looks good. All the marks on this thing have been repaired, as you can see previously. So it doesn't appear to be any leaks. Everything's sealed. Seal number matches. Oh yeah, and when it comes to your tandems, never be afraid to come up with a little system that makes life so much easier and the process seamless. I'm telling you. This load's only 25,000 pounds, so in theory you could stack just about the whole weight of that on one axle. But just to be safe, I don't want to run with this thing to the rear. For one, we're gonna have a lot of tight turns ahead of us. So what I'm gonna do, this is the old-fashioned, boy, this thing's bent to hell. That's not a good sign. It's usually a sign that the thing's about broke. One thing I like to check is all the connections to it. Make sure everything's attached. One time it was broken half. It was crazy. So these, you just pull out, lift up, and then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go to about hole 9, I think. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do hole 10. Should be plenty. So what I like to do, sometimes you can take a little paint or something. I just like to rub a spot. Sometimes it's hard to see, but then that kind of shows you how far we're gonna back. Also, we can take a few steps. It's gonna be about 4 footsteps for me, so we can adjust that up front. So unfortunately, this thing's jammed up. So we're gonna have to rock the trailer a little bit. We do have clearance to the back just in case, but I'll rock it back and forth, hopefully jar it loose. That's how you do that. Just took a little wrenching and some shaking. Wrenching and some shaking. One thing I like to do, of course we always want to be aware of our surroundings in case somebody's coming through, but one thing I like to do is look for like my mirror to about that crack. If we count off 1, 2, 3, 4. See? So if I go backwards while I'm sitting in there and watch this crack, just before this crack should be close to that hole, because it's about 4 steps. Little trick to do that. See how close we were. Yep, there it is, right there. You guys see the pin back there? We are like almost in the hole. So all I gotta do, release that like that. We're gonna pull forward and then come back and double check that it's locked in. Almost perfect. Awesome, look at that, guys. We are right in it. So that's how you do that. This thing's down. So we always want to check the manuals. You always want to double check these things because sometimes they stick halfway up and then you'll have problems with these dang things sliding in traffic. You do not want these things to slide in traffic. So another thing you want to do is double check this side both pins. Make sure they are locked out. Sometimes one side locks, the other doesn't. So that is it. Looks like we're good to go, guys. Always double check your connections, because I have had, you know, we've all done that thing where you kind of just glance after you slid your tandems, you glance, the bar, you know, is in its proper place, locked, the pins appear to be out, and sure enough, I didn't look close enough, and 3 out of the 4 pins will be out. And I find out later because one of the pins is broke. So things do happen. Sometimes the pins don't always release on either side. Don't assume because they're released on one side that it is released on the other, because sometimes it's not. Basically anything on that tractor trailer that can break will break. It's like Murphy on steroids. So always check everything, seriously. It's gonna save you so much hassle. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked that video. I'm going to get back to playing with the animals and visiting family. And we'll be back in the semi-truck soon. I love you guys. Yes, Kitty? Did you want to say something? No? No? You guys are camera shy. Once I put the... Okay, this one's not. Oh my god, there's another cat over here. There are so many cats. There's another one. I can tell you there's like 3 inside too. What are you doing? It's so nice to see you been. Normally you're afraid of me. Oh, Peckett. You guys are so funny. Okay, handsome. Aww. You're so cute.